continue that here in Cleveland, get to the ultimate, get to the pinnacle game, playing for a championship, hopefully.
Mobley late in the shot clock on a half. Step on Martin! Oh, goodness! A devastating, vicious dunk by Evan Mobley.
That left hand, that is big time. That is housing it. Wow.
Oh, mercy.
That's when Evan picks up that ball, what are they going to do?
Mobley with the rejection. The Bucks bench wants goaltending. We play on. Mobley through trap to the basket. Oh,
Charge to the other end. Trent's trying to body him up. Boom, left hand.
rebounded by the Hornets, Brandon Miller. Miller down the alley, tried to throw it down, and Evan Mobley said no.
Wow, what a block by Evan Mobley.
To open the season, and how do you like Evan Mobley as Mobley with the big-time rejection?
I mean, that is phenomenal block by Evan Mobley. You just give
up a couple of additions. Grimes now guarding Lillard. Lillard drives, count it, and a foul.
Take you off the dribble. You can't give him an open mid-range shot.
It's the rebound.
Yeah, he should have taken a little more time there. He had an open play.
Lillard crossover in the lane, shot. It's good, and a foul. 13 now for Lillard.
You can't let up on him. He's such a proven scorer, and it doesn't matter from which area of the floor. And then in the playoff, we went 4-1, 4-1, and 4-1.
The talent that was in the ABA was off the charts.
Yeah.
Speaking of talent, Lillard % from three in his rookie year in the league.
No, they got some nice young players.
Lillard backs up. Lillard nails another. He's got 25.
You can't see that in a while, where a few years back, that was automatic. It's a great move by Lillard.
Portis comes away with yet another. Portis, Lillard, three-pointer. Got it.
There you go.
Portis power on that possession.
And he's going to be aggressive because Dame Lillard's not out there. And so they need him to be aggressive, and the Suns have to realize that.
Trying to stay in front of Durant. Get that step back. Easier said than done. 32 points, 17 rebounds in a game Saturday at Sacramento. Durant trailing on the play, fires the straightaway three.
Giannis knew he was in trouble.
Boy, nice job there by Nick to create enough of a distraction and do so without picking up a foul. Takes a pocket pass inside, hammers it home.
Down contest right now, and Nick Richards finding the power over Lopez. He said, okay, bye-bye.
Suns trying to find some offensive footing here, shooting just 36% from the field. Green checks into the game, and that's a big mismatch. Durant on A.J. Green. Puts it on the floor, working on A.J. Green. Now off to Garland. Terrific ball movement by the Cavs as Garland has his head up. What a move on Jackson, and he curls and scores.
wow, and all the arsenal, a little bit of the Hakeem Olajuwon, the dream shake off the glass. Very nice, very, very good footwork by Darius Garland, just shaking the defender. Yeah, Sam, plays very hard on the defensive end, leads the team in charges on the floor. He can get that jumper going, man, it's automatic.
Been gone back to later in that game in previous seasons. Here, he's comfortable with the way he's been playing as Garland floats it up and in. He says, I'm going to pick my spots better.
I'm amphibious. Yeah, so you don't get a snorkel though.
Garland does not hesitate. Hey, knocks it down.
He's got a lot of heart, a lot of character, and I'm glad to see him back. He's got a little muscle on him, and he is 100%. He looks great.
And how about that feed by Garland as he finds Allen upstairs.
That's a smart basketball play. Tip the ball to where only he could get it.
There he is again. Okoro with the steal. Merrill with the pass. Garland with the finish. And the Cavaliers have taken a 13-point lead.
They got away from them. CJ over Murray. And Z on the follow.
To this set.
It'll be Z. He knows the clock is down for the little mini.
He can get that anytime he wants to.
And they're backpedaling on
right.
it.
They're backpedaling and trying.
They're involved, their audience. It'll Z all the way to the cup.
They can't hold him, Joe.
He'll take it more often. And how about Z? What a finish.
Hey, Joe, we talked about this in Denver. I'll say what I said after the first game in Denver. When Zion comes out and he's aggressive offensively.
And don't forget it was 29-9. Z up against his ex-teammate. And how about that flip?
With all due respect to Jonas Valanciunas.
Right.
And you're trying to clear out. You got to be ready to shoot this basketball. Right.
Good setup. Brandon Boston from Zion gets a triple.
This is why it's weird to see Doug Christie put Jonas on Zion, because Zion can Jonas Valanciunas on Zion. Because now you can give him the ball and simply space the floor.
And guess what? Zion on the take, on the finish. And a timeout for Doug Christie as Z's up to 15 and impacting it on both ends of the floor.
I tell you, that young...
Above Carrington. Oh, Wemby pinned it against the backboard.
That was rude, Victor. Treating your countrymen like that.
Castle. No, Wemby, the putback finish.
Just destroyed that one and then stays in there on the offensive rebounds, gets his bearings and
Surveys. Wembanyama against Sarr. Spins, steps through, and scores!
here's Victor. Good footwork, kept that pivot foot.
That's been the big problem. The Wizards just answering right back. Look out.
Pump fake, Wembanyama! Jamming it! Nasty pump fake.
That one should have gone out to Damian Mitchell, who had a wide open three if he had made the pass.
Morant for three. The Grizzlies here. 96-95. Memphis leads it. Jackson buries the shoulder. Morant offensive rebound and the putback. This is Bane driving. Bane left hand. No. Morant with the follow. Tyler Hero with the assist. Adebayo's got 26. Ja Morant splits it. Morant dunks it down through the screen. How about Morant with the dunk?
They can they can switch everything, which they did.
Morant goes on Ware, step back, and it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis. Snaps the Heat 6-game winning streak. What a tough basket that was. And the shooter's touch. He called game.
I mean, this isn't easy. Ware does a good job. Ja was able to create.
Again, has Gobert. They're hunting him. Doncic will dance, lean, fire, and hit.
Not right. That he wants, doesn't like initially, kind of give him a little fake. Bottom.
Doncic fakes the three. McDaniels is right there. Driving hard. Oh, look away, scoop and finish. Smith is there. What a feed by Doncic.
look at this pass here by Luka. No look. It's a cutting Finney Smith. There's a lot of contact defensively with McDaniels. Nice back.
Doncic will take it with his 26. Little handle. Scooping and scoring inside.
Man, he is. Oh my goodness. May I have this dance? Just takes Randall.
Alexander Walker hitting the deck. And Reeves leading the charge for the Lakers. A pump fake by Doncic. Over to Rui Hachimura. Doncic did it all on that one.
Now Luka, 1 assist away from a triple-double. Beautiful feed there by Luka.
And he's all over the place.
Yeah, that's the activity that you need to put this team out of their misery early.
What a move, corkscrewing down the lane, and this time he gets a little love from the rim. Is that one? You can't stand the prosperity.
And so on Castleton, nice job just taking him to Castleton's right, get him to commit that direction, and then the
Justin Edwards couldn't cash in. We remain tied. Giannis, great find, and that is a fitting way to notch.
Change in speed. Here's that first pass. Watch the left hand. Left hand delivery around Castleton, right on the money to Kuzma. Doesn't get much better than that, much easier.
And set the Bucks up to get a little bit more separation. Can they find a way to make space? Bucks have not led in this game by more than 5. Giannis gets fouled going down the lane. He's got his 6th straight 30-point game tonight. Gets his man in the air, and he's going to have to settle for a 3-point play. He won't get that 20th assist, but
knocks it down. Gets it to go in. Look at him. He's enjoying himself.
I had it all the way. Giannis is on pace to join Oscar Robertson.
Well, Zubac's tapped the ball 3 times. That's a violation. That's why the Lakers got the ball off the tip.
Clippers open up with Kawhi and Derek Jones. Zubac's Powell inside Zubac's. And James with a deflection in the steal. LeBron head of steam. LeBron on his way. Spins one in. Put a little English off the glass. And James at the head of the snake for all of it.
Yeah, he gets a steal, and there's been nobody in the history of the game better in the open floor. Step behind every play down here. They've hung their hat on the defense. A miscommunication there. Forces a rotation on James. He just goes through people. And then look at this pass. Bounce pass to the...
James gets it right back. James fouled. It goes and one with 21 of those.
Yeah, great cut here. Jackson Hayes gets it back. And he just...